Hello, Mrs. Posner is here with a story for today. I hope you are ready to listen, so get your listening ears on, have a seat. Today, our story is called, What Do You Do with an Idea? Let's see, what do you do with an idea? We know a lot of those words. We know you and do and with and an. So you can almost read this whole title of this book. What do you do with an idea? It's written by Kobi Yamada and it's illustrated by May Bessam. I am excited to read this story today. What do you do with an idea? Okay, get to the page. Here we go. One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? Do you think that's his idea? I think that's supposed to be his idea. At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. So an idea is something we think of in our heads, right? And sometimes the ideas, we have to think more about them, right? We have to think them through to really understand what the idea might become. Like you might have an idea to build something, but then you have to think about it more and develop that idea in your brain. But it followed me. So this idea is really sticking with him. I think it's a boy. I worried what other people would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. So he's worried what other people are going to say about his idea. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger and we became friends. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it should never become anything. So sometimes we have an idea and we're scared to tell people. And then if we do, they might not like that idea. But that doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Sorry. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay to be different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. That's very important. When you have an idea and you want to see it come to life, if you're designing something, you have to give it a lot of attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Look, all of a sudden we have color in the book. Did you notice that before? Most of the things, except the idea and slight other coloring, were black and white, right? But now the idea has burst and we see all this color. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea, you change the world. The end. I love that book because it reminds us that we can all do lots of different things and we all have amazing ideas. So keep all of those great ideas, share them with people, tell them about your good ideas, and see what happens. Maybe you guys could change the world one day. You never know. Well, thank you for listening today, friends. I hope you liked that story, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.